There was a versus battle going on with Tank.
Yeah, and Tyrese.
And they say Tyrese kind of took an L, so they say, and he don't appreciate people saying that.
Yo, first of all, shout out to the brothers, man. Both of them can sing.
Yeah, they both can sing. Yeah, no doubt about it.
Tank can sing, son. I get it to him. I ain't gonna front.
Tyrese can sing too. I don't know what happened.
I ain't saying he can't. Tyrese can sing, but he ain't Tank.
He should have did that on the bus thing. He should have did the Coca-Cola song. Black ass.
You know what to do, chick. I find him. You know I like chicks who just got.
Tyrese wants all the smoke with Joe Budden for clowning him over his versus performance. Now, a couple days ago, we had Tank versus Tyrese in a versus matchup. Great battle, very entertaining. The fans loved it. However, everybody knew Tank won. Tank just had the better records, better performance, and most importantly, Tank was not wearing a fucking turtleneck. Did we ever figure out why Tyrese was wearing a turtleneck that night?
They was roasting him with the turtleneck. You got on that turtleneck.
Why mess with Tyrese, man? Tyrese cool, man. As long as they don't start crying.
You should take off that turtleneck. Anytime you feel like a take off that turtleneck, you don't suffocate in this verse. Don't suffocate in this verse.
Trying to remain dignified.
He said don't suffocate in the verses.
Don't suffocate in this verse. Turtleneck.
You are lighting me up.
Right. That's making them sweat too, because nobody roast you. At least you get even if you ain't bothered, you definitely will get a little warm.
He got the whole goddamn band in on it, son. The crowd, everybody. Turtleneck. Nah, he sweating.
Now, despite taking an L, Tyrese still felt like he won the versus.
I'm independent because I won. Stream the Beautiful Pain album right now.
Because you won.
Go to Tyrese.tv and buy and support my vinyls.
Listen to what he's saying. Please go get his album. For the love of God. Please go get that shit.
Well, on the most recent Joe Budden podcast, episode 915, despite Tyrese being on his show a couple years ago, Joe Budden did not spare Tyrese or his feelings. Joe Budden not only clowned Tyrese, but he absolutely went in on him for taking the L.
And I forgot to come in here the last pod and say, hey, I think that Tank is going to completely put belt to ass on Tyrese. And I wouldn't have been saying that because I spoke to Tank. Tyrese is coming off of Transformers, Fast and Furious, some other big franchise. So the in the group,
he the alpha in the group.
Yeah, well, that's where the fight is.
Yes.
He talking about how back when they was the group.
Right. So the group was who?
Them two and Genuine, wasn't it?
And Genuine. Right. So what was the L? What was the letters? TL, TLG, TTG, whatever these niggas.
You are the star on some movie star shit, and you have the most money. You may not be the most talented, but you have the biggest hits.
Right.
But you in the group with, and I felt for Tank, because I'm looking at Tyrese be a nut on stage, and Genuine is a nut on stage. Can you imagine being in a group with two fucking nuts?
One drunk.
Like, I felt for Tank.
Did he sing, "Sweet lady, won't you be mine"?
You couldn't wait to do that, could you?
Sweet love for a lifetime. I'll be there.
I just gotta let him go sometimes. Guys, son, just.
What you want from me?
All right, man.
Tyrese, though, when Tank started talking about he can't sell hard tickets, I felt like his soul left his body.
That's where I was getting to. So in 2014, movie star, you got this, you got the bigger hits. It's nothing for Tank to do but kind of be humble. Not so much today. We done kind of forgot about Fast and Furious. That money is spent. Transformers is over.
Yeah.
So when he said, yo, that movie shit, you can't tour, and you don't tour, and you don't have hard tickets, those snaps wouldn't have worked in 2013.
Right.
Yeah. Today, boy, they hit hard. And you can tell that Tyrese is a bit insecure.
Different.
His performance just came off. He seemed more insecure than I've ever seen him before. One. And two, I don't know why these artists...
Joe Budden's got your bracelet on, son. He's got my brother's bracelet on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, that's you.
All right. Well, yeah, mine's the links is a little bit tighter. Anyway, goddamn, Tyrese, I'm surprised this thing ain't crying.
First of all, son, you're right. Tyrese got hits. Tyrese is a total. First of all, he can sing, he can act, and I believe he was modeling. He was doing some so he like a triple threat,
and
man.
He drinks Pepsi and Coca-Cola and stuff. Looks just like the bottle.
No, he looked like the Tyson Bedford. He's a Tyson Bedford-ish.
Right.
So yeah, he was doing
like
his
the shadow of another model.
Why? Because he black.
Do verses don't seem to be familiar with their catalog either.
Yeah, they don't know.
I don't know what the fuck Tyrese.
Yeah, that's a failure to not
doing.
have your shit
and
ready.
I'm a Tyrese fan. I got all the albums.
Some of them shits, you want to hug him too.
I'm like, yo, dog, if you playing features, why are you not doing Best Man? Best Man is a song that people know that it's respected.
That's true.
It takes you on a ride, takes you to the movie. Do Best Man. Why are we not doing Signs of Love Making?
That's crazy.
I had that as a guaranteed point.
Signs of Love Making.
Damn near for Tyrese whenever it came on, and he skipped it.
He waited too long to
Sing it,
perform it.
son.
He didn't perform it.
I thought I heard it.
You did not hear Signs of Love Making.
The Zodiac songs.
No, he performed it. He didn't.
I didn't hear it. That is fire.
Let me
Sorry.
tell you something. If it wasn't contentious, that's fire. You could tell anybody watching that there was a little bit of tension and friction. The second you would have for the next nigga, pew, I wouldn't have paid them niggas.
Tyrese is
funny as shit.
I don't know what math Tyrese be doing, but we got to get rid of the you performing in hotel lobbies as an insult.
You could tell.
And Tank flipped it on some. No, I perform wherever the fans are.
Right.
He answered that perfectly. First of all, Tank is always on the road. He's on the road. Everything Amani just said is true. He just came off the road. We just seen him in DC karaoke.
Right, and don't act like none of y'all in your prime. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's you doing what you do. He get the gigs where he get them.
I watched an interview one time where Tank was kind of feeling some kind of way about his record sales at the time. And he was like, man, if I was a Justin Timberlake, his joint would have blew up. I'm telling you, it's sound album, good songs, good vocals, beats, all that. Just wasn't getting a push. I
mean, the push is one thing, and then sometimes, the competition, maybe they just didn't take to you.
Maybe
Tank was never the man like he could have been.
What you mean?
I'm not saying Tank wasn't good and the ladies ain't love him and all that other stuff like that. But he was never the number one R&B nigga.
No, but
Tyrese had a year or two.
Tyrese had more than a year or two. He had a couple of joints. He had a couple of albums that dropped. It was like
when you think R&B, Tyrese is one.
Yeah. You turn the radio on, you hearing Tyrese.
Exactly. Tank was always kind of like Kim and them niggas.
Like a B Squad, like a Neo Soul.
Yeah. Like them niggas. Like, pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, he got some shit.
So
I didn't say the music wasn't good.
1, 2, they not small places. They 3,000, 3,500 amp you fucking theaters that city to city he's selling out. I don't know why Tyrese
two and 3 nights in the same city.
See, Tyrese is unaware. He tried to clown that shirt that Tank was wearing. It's the chrome heart, that look. My mom hit me and said, this shirt is too big. I said, by the end of this, he won't have a shirt on. But
Tank one of them.
Shirt off. He didn't break a sweat. This is why I knew Tyrese was losing. When he kept saying, what the fuck did he keep saying up there?
The turtleneck.
Yeah, I don't normally perform this one. This one of these joints that my fans been asking me to perform for years.
Right.
Oh, so you either that or you are clear that you getting a foot up your ass.
Like a little disclaimer. Like
I got to dig in the crates.
Yeah. Hold on. What I'm gonna do next? Hold on.
Y'all cue this up.
Right.
In the world.
This black top bag ain't gonna work.
Singing with me and not sing lead and not get a standout moment. You know what I'm saying? Like when you sing with Tyrese, you gotta let Tyrese do all the lead singing. When you sing with Tank, you get to sing lead.
Okay. That's nice. That gotta be nice. Okay. That's nice. That's dope. Well, listen, man, you did exactly what me and everybody up here thought you would do. Belt to absolute ass. But I mean, R&B wins at the end of the day. TGT fans win at the end of the day. So that was really good to see. Proud of both of you brothers.
LGBT community
just
wins.
Making my night that much more enjoyable and memorable. Thank you for that.
Come on, man. Y'all having the conversation, man, was more than enough for me, man, because we value when our brothers build something, platforms like yours, man, and do great things, and you got the voice that people are tuning into and listening to, and just you guys having that conversation.
Well, today, Tyrese said, fuck it. If you're going to clown me, then I'm going to take out my anger on you. Tyrese fired back at Joe Budden. He said, yo, you speak pod, I speak headliner. I think you suddenly deeply dislike me because none of that slick shit you try to deliver on my last interview on your show landed. Imagine that. As soon as I sat on the couch, the first thing he tried to do was randomly disrespect the Breakfast Club and Jesus. Hey, Tyrese, great strategy so far. Divide and conquer. There's nothing more embarrassing than trying to be slick with a sharp-minded Capricorn and getting your head caved in on your own platform. But I had no idea it would turn into this level. I'm in NYC.
First of all, Tyrese is gay for calling himself a Capricorn. Any man that throw his zodiac sign out as like part of his credentials, most Fulgarian thing anything.
Son, leave him alone, man. That's how he's putting it out there.
Secondly, this dude is so sensitive. That shit.
Tyrese?
I get it.
What? Because he be crying?
Yeah, because he be crying. Everything bother him.
Everything.
This week, don't talk about me, Joe. Talk to me, Joe. I'm always ready for a real conversation. I know you're Team Tank, and I could care less about you ever being Team Tyrese again. I'm clear that you're an Uber R&B head, but you're still a rap nigga who just hosts a podcast and can't hold a single note. So, Mr. Open-Toe Flip-Flop Tender Button, if you would have me on, I'm ready to have an open R&B dialogue.
What do you call
You call a nigga Open-Toe what?
Open-Toe Flip-Flop Tender Button.
You goofy.
If you would have me on, I'm ready to have an open R&B dialogue.
Oh, man.
And I'm on Patreon now.
And now we get the shameless plug. And I'm on Patreon now. So let's do this interview on behalf of the home team. I can see the ratings now. Can't you, Joe? And you are officially banned from listening to my music on any playlist you've created until you let me back on your podcast. Shout out to my light-skinned fellow Capricorn who's still on your show.
Kenyon, that was some whack. You fire. You that. But you can't sing backgrounds for Tank.
Yes, you can.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
If you are there hired to sing backgrounds for Tyrese, and Tyrese is the person who's competing against him, you can't decide to now start singing background for Tank and help him on his set. That's whack.
That ain't even what happened. So let's set the record straight. Tank gonna tell you.
They really beef him about a background singer?
These niggas, man. I mean, these dudes.
There's some serious R&B beef going on.
It's not. They had a group together. This is all. Son.
Right, they did. They
had WWE. Think
it's all WWE.
WWE, man.
Did Gerald Levert and them ever get into it? Remember they was together?
Oh no. I will tell you
LSG,
this.
Johnny Gill.
Tight album. Sound album. Johnny Gill, Keith Sweat, Gerald Levert. Monster.
They did it first, and then
they did it first, and these niggas bit it.
Right.
They KFC.
Well, actually, Bell Biv DeVoe did it first.
Yeah. If you look at it, technically,
They come from another
with the initials,
to do a double up on your career, you know what I mean? Because it was past their peak when they were solo artists and then they came together.
Yeah.
That's how it all started. I was like, we should use background singers. He was like, yeah, let's share background singers. I was like, okay, cool. I'll put a dope crew together, and we'll go from there. And he was like, well,
still like Craig.
You know, I need Kenyon Dixon because he's my guy. And I said, you know what? Let me grab Kenyon because that's my man too. Kenyon, I need you in here so Tyrese can be comfortable, but you're doing backgrounds for both of us. Kenyon is a solo artist. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like he's a real solo artist on the road, touring, all of these things. No. And there was no way I was going to have Kenyon singing with me and not sing lead.
Which is actually quite surprising because everyone knows if you disagree with Mr. King Joe Tender R&B Open-Toe Flip-Flop Button too often, you'll likely be out of a job. LOL. Where's Melissa Ford suddenly? Hey, come on, Tyrese. Relax, brother. You don't gotta go that low. I don't bother nobody. This ain't play. And I'm far from a joke. If you don't...
Oh, man.
Oh, Lord.
Joe, you about to roll up on you, Joe.
Right.
On Scott Young's phone and set up the interview, I'll know you'd much rather continue to talk about me and not to me. And that's not manly at all. That's gossipy, feminine behavior. Then he goes on to say,
Yeah, he said that while he was slipping out his turtleneck. Turtleneck!
Pause.
Joe doesn't allow people to tag him anymore on IG. Hey, I could be wrong, but if you can't tag somebody on Instagram, that means they blocked you. Now, either way, Tyrese, I'm not mad at you responding, and I see the play. You just made a Patreon. You're trying to get subscribers over there. And what better way
Yeah, stocking cap.
do so than to get the person that's killing Patreon, especially when it comes to hip-hop, than Joe Budden. Joe was not the only one to criticize Tyrese's performance at Verzuz. As a matter of fact, I saw a lot of people say way worse shit about Tyrese. However, I do think it's fair for Joe to have Tyrese on the podcast. If you're going to call Tank on the show, you gotta have Tyrese, or at least have him call in. If anything, it's going to be great entertainment and also a great conversation between
Yeah, that would be good. Hey, you know what? I think that'd be smart. Have both of them on the show. That'll bring some ratings.
Do a rematch. Let them fight.
They not gonna fight, man.
Let them fight.
Friends, man.
Handle it mano a mano. Turtleneck.
Right. Then they be on stage later on that evening.
Right. Shout out to these moist ass niggas. Let me know what you think in the comments. Which one of them is more bitch like?
Tyrese or Tank or Joe Buttons.
Turtleneck.